What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, won't you better try through and shoot right out through my heart. And I sound like a known, but don't do it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer. I'm not supposed to know. The silence answer. I've got to let it go. I'm not supposed to answer. I'm not supposed to know. The silence answer. I've got to let it go now. You wear me down to bone and marrow. I wear you down around my neck. The current pulls the water narrows. I live a life you won't forget. I lived a life before you. You and I, nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. You and I, nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. We can see it from the meadow, a house before the mountainside. Such a welcome in the bellows, with open arms and seeing eye. With open arms I'm seeing you and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. You and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today? We're going to be playing some more Vintage Story tonight. I'm going to be continuing on with the server, so let's do that. Let's hop on then, shall we? Have a bit of fun. Yes, I'm going to continue working on my build. I was working on off stream. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. Going to be having a good old grand time. And yeah, we'll see. Because we're in probably an 2 hours, I'm going to say. Maybe 3. It will be April in game, meaning it will be starting to heat up, and I can start farming again. Yay! There we go. I hear that every time I change my emotions, it messes with the audio. Well, I need to get a new keyboard anyway. Maybe I'll put that on front, I don't know yet. Now that ink was dried. Yeah, how are we all doing? I hope we're doing grand. I'm excited. I'm gonna have a good old time, yes sir. Just gotta wait for it to let me in. Do 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 do. Oh. Surely. Okay, it's loading. There we go. Okay. Just gotta let the loading in happen. Hopefully it stops stuttering soon. Oh god. Surely it isn't this intensive on my PC, right? Holy shit, why is this spiking? Give me a second while I try and sort this. Oh my god. It would be a shame for, well, simply put, stream to end like this just because it's being an asshole. I was gonna check Task Manager, but is it back? I don't know. What's Task Manager saying? Oh yeah, my CPU is maxing out. Why is that? I'm just trying to figure out what I can turn off to stop it from being so harsh. Let's do like it so I can see what's seriously, what, why? Let's do that, I guess. Yeah, that's making my stuff significantly better. And turn these back on because I can't imagine they're too much to the system. I say it as if it's not doing that. Oh. So, give me a second, chat. Why is it even maxing? I don't even know why, and it pisses me off. Alright, that seems to go back to 30. What is... Let's do that. See if that helps much. I'll turn that off since it did seem to help. Or was it this? There we go. I suppose that's better, I don't know. What's Task Manager saying? Why is it maxing out? Let's turn off the app, see if that helps a bit. Why does it say... what the hell is that? No, that's not doing anything. Sorry, give me a second, chat. I'm just trying to figure out why this fucker's been a pain in my ass. I guess that's fine. I don't know. Not really. Ugh. It's the wrong settings. I was just trying to turn this down even more. Is there no setting for, like, the weather? What's this? What does this do, if I turn that off? I'm not sure, but we'll have to... Actually, is there even a way to turn it on, like, the FPS counter on? Well, I see up there, but... that should be fine. Yeah, I've been working on it this morning, chat. I've added some more details, added some little things to stop it from being a pain. Oh, there we go. He's a legend, Hatash. We appreciate Hatash in this household for getting that done for me. Since he is the smither. Man who does the cooking of materials. Oh, there we go. Left click copy, right click paste, left click copy, right click paste. Yippee! Now our building is officially, well, locked in. We can start working on the other parts. We need to get more birch for the house to fill in this floor. And we're going to start figuring out wall plans, or whatever. Wall plans, even. I could speak. Oh my... Brr. Stop stuttering, game. It's a pain in my ass. Let's see. Because I do need to start preparing the next parts of this building. And how they may look. It might be interesting to actually... do something this, extend the overhang. At least some, I don't know yet. Because I'm looking at that and it could be problematic, I believe. And how it turns out. I'll have to do a little bit of poking and prodding to figure out if it'll work or not. I'll have to copy and paste the bottom floor though eventually. Seeing this, I see why this was such an awkward placement. Well, that's how it should technically be, looking at it. Yeah. So there we go for that. Although, with this floor, it would have to copy the structure. So, you know, just for the sake of it, I'm going to do that. Go, and you know what, because then that would be there realistically. I mean, eventually I'll be swapping out the interior to look, you know, well, more like an actual interior, but yeah. How far can this extend theoretically? Because it could be interesting to have this be overhanged. No, not by that much at least. Maybe this end could be, yeah, because then it would fit with the alternative across from it. Yeah, I've got an idea. I could cook with this. How would it look if I did this? Yeah, I think I could... Ouch. I think I could get that to work. It gives me a smaller pathway past what will probably be the staircase that I'll be adding. So let's do this, and we can decorate it shortly. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Let's do this for the time being, till we see how it works. To there. Right, and let's do it from this end. I mean, that one goes, so it'll be that one there, and that one there, and that works. But realistically, I'll probably want to do something more like... No, that's not what I meant to do. Do something more akin to that. It just gives it a much more interesting shape, I feel. Especially if I copy the similar patterns to what I did with the under part of that bridge. I suppose it is a bridge, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see, will it let me copy this? There we go. This shape only. Nope, damn it. But luckily there is the option to undo, so let's try and copy that. Oh, I did that, so... okay, do that. I guess it was like that? Let me check. Yeah, okay, second smallest setting. So it was... this. Doing it gently so I don't buck it up, you know. And how was it on that one? Was it the same? Yeah. Right, that works, so let's do that. Slow and steady gets the winning. Right, so let's... There we go on that end, and then we just have to do the same on this. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 1. There we go, and then do the same for this part. Yippee yippee yay. Huzzah! Copy. Paste, 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 paste. That did not mean to fall off like that, but oh well. Yeah, it works. What I will have to do is swap that out to be stone. Would do it on here, but it doesn't necessarily work. I mean, it kind of could, but not really. Just do that, because I don't know if I accidentally placed it or not, so I'm not risking it. Although, I feel like the cobble could be nicer looking. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It can't work with this one either, unfortunately. Who's online? Nane, Hatash. Oh, no. It's me, Nane, and Snack. Let's see. I think that's a small inclusion that does give it just a bit of shape anyway, so... Oh, shit. Hunger. But, yeah, we might have to mess around with what we do to get the interesting shape that I want. That is tempted to do it on this side, and it is doable, so, you know. The biggest thing would be trying to mirror it onto the stuff, essentially. But it is doable, and it would mean I could get rid of this part here, which I'm going to do in favor of using it later on. So let's get back up here to do it on. I've got that song stuck in my head. There we go. And let's at least shape that out so it works. And then we'll go look for some birch afterwards. So it'd be that one, so... Let's just shape this out because then it'll be easier for me to copy and paste onto each one of these instead of manually chiseling out the larger segments. Like so. God, I hate the sound of the elks. It's so cursed. There we go. Copy. That's not what I meant to do. Paste shape on. There we go. Here we go. And there we go. Gets it to essentially the same shape. Albeit, we're on the roof. Oh, well, I say the roof. The second floor. It can still work plenty good, and I could... Yeah, you know, I'll shuffle it over by one. Because... Yeah, actually, technically, I don't even need that anymore. I could just do this instead. And it gets it to work. Yay! This means I can move that one too. Thankfully, because it disguises all these, I could then swap those out to birch later on. Yeah, we've got a solid foundation laid. I just now need to find where to head for the birchwood, which is probably towards spawn. Let's do that and just drop those off, and that too. Okay. This is my warm house. This is where I stay warm, chat. But, yeah. I've got the birch on me. What's the weather like at the moment? 4 Celsius? It could, you know, pay off, but realistically it probably won't start producing anytime soon, so... I'm just putting them on here because I can. Hopefully once spring comes forth, we won't have to worry about the snow. Would actually be a fun idea next time the server starts, of settling out towards the warmth. But yeah, let's go look for birch like that. Wait, I'll take that gladly. I don't know how many birch trees are around here realistically. These feel like rarities instead of the norm, especially since all of the trees around here have been cut down. But let's see if we can find any more birch. Where's birch? Where would I want to be? I would. I would. But no. I generally am not sure. My best bet is probably across this miniature mountain here. Oh, is it miniature? Kinda, yeah. Oh wait, there is actually a way through. I forgot about that. Let's go get on the... Where is it? Yeah, the pathway to spawn. Yeah, how is everyone? I hope you're doing well. I'm a bit... like, ugh. Not exactly sick, but I'm a bit congested because of the cold. So that's fun. Oh. Oh no. There we go. Jesus. Underground. We're traveling underground. Really? This is getting very tiresome already. He stutters. Yeah, we're moving fast at least. Oh my god, stop it! Stupid PC. I really need to upgrade my PC in the near future. When either A, parts have stopped rising in inflation, along with, what is the other one? Yeah, just having the money to afford the parts. Oh, wow, this is the... Oh. There's no audio, so I thought it had just totally frozen. Any birch around here? No, there's pine, but that's not birch. I do know there's more towards spawn itself, so if need be, I just hang out there for a bit and mine up it, but yeah. Yeah, because, like, that's my biggest concern whenever I'm streaming is I want to provide you, chat, and myself the best viewing experience, and the best way I can do that is by having as smooth of gameplay as I can. Also, I like what they've done with the place over here. I haven't been around for a while. Very cool. A lot of greenhouses. And also some redwood. Wow. But we're looking for the birch. Oh, we got another house here. Well, I don't know who lives here, and I don't know how long it's been since they logged on. Since they don't really have much going on in there. Ooh, actually, does this trader have anything I could gather? Or that I would like to gather, even? Sorry. Not particularly. The linen's tempting, but it's way too expensive for what you get. Yeah, it's birch time. What's the rift activity? Medium? Alright, so we can expect a bit of enemies around. That's a fucking bear behind me. No. Be gone, foul beast. There we go. Fucking hell. Horrifying. Do I see any birch, though? Not really, and that's kind of irksome. Well, there's some, but it's not nearly as populous as I would hope it to be. Abundant? Abundance, yeah, probably the appropriate word to use. Let us see what I need. I need myself that birch tree, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like me that birch, baby. It comes to me. Fills up my stuff and it fills up my house. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but I'm singing 'cause I can. I like the big birch I saw a second ago. Also, I have a Discord notification and I don't know why. I need to check it out, but I'll have to wait a moment. Sounds like it's in this tree. Well, sorry bees. I need your wood. Oh, correction. I need the wood of your house, even. Oh, they're up there. I guess I don't really have to stress too much about getting attacked by them. Well, I'll gather as much as I can, to be fair, while I'm here. Not too many people are hanging out or live around spawn, to my knowledge. And even less people use birch than that. I do wish I had my lamp on hand, but I left that at, well, simply put, the house. So I can actually see. Also, are these edible? I don't think they are, but yeah, they're funeral bells. They are, in fact, deadly. As the name would suggest, you know? Because last time I checked, you don't name edible items funeral bells. Is there any more? There's one, but other than that, I'm not seeing many more. Let's chop it down, eh? What's the temperature? It is -2. So it should be, and what time? Okay, I'll wait till it's midnight to see the full temperature, but it's promising. It's showing that it might start getting warm enough for me to start cropping. I think I could actually probably start planting rye, depending on how cold it is at peak night. Oh, snack hopped off. I don't think there's too many birch. I think it's mostly along this shoreline, so I don't think I will be filling up my entire inventory with it. Oh, Ham's online. I'll say hi to him in a minute. Once I get this down. Let's see. Any other birch? A bit more. If we do fill up, we can always just come back later if we need more. Honestly, I'm glad I'm also getting a bunch of sticks too, which are useful for the purpose of making the logs. Or logs? Not logs. I meant to say the purpose of making my bricks. That's a word. Finally, the word came to my brain after a bit of deliberation from the Council of Brain Cells. I may need to shortly take a quick restroom break. But before I do that, I'd have to get back to base. Or, well, I should say, I would like to first get back to base before doing that. But if nature calls, and I daren't not answer its call. It's a fool's errand. Oh, was that? No, I thought that was more beehives, but no. Say, I didn't hear them. Okay, there's way more over here. I'm gonna leave the rest of these be for the time being. At least I know what to find them. What was that I just saw? I think that was an elk or deer. There was some form of mammalian creature. In case that bloody wolf comes at me, let's have my sword out. Since I don't have the armor to defend, I have to attack. I go heavier to the right. Yeah, at least when I do go to the restroom, I'll give me a chance to look at the notification. I think I have an idea of what it is. Actually, you know, let's just check it now while I'm running straight. Yeah, I see. I might quickly pull into one of these shelters just to, you know, stop myself from dying. I do like what they've done with this place. I think over to the left is Gore's stuff. Gore fairies? I don't know. I think over here is Saturn? I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with this group, to be fair. But shortly, yes, we will be back and then I can take the break. Oh, I could probably take the break in the... what's it called? The pathway, the mountain pass. There we go, that's the word I wanted. Since it's well lit up and long, I doubt there'll be any entities hiding in it. I doubt anything will be able to spawn in it, even. So, I'll walk in there for 10 seconds, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So with that, let me just do this, chat. There we go. I am back. Just give me a second to get at my desk. There we go. Let me turn off the text. And then we can continue eat food. So I'm gonna stop here myself, slowly dying of hunger. Which is irksome to hear. Why does my hand feel weird? Ugh. I should get a controller at some point. Because that way I'm not making my pinky finger go gross. Da, 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 da. But getting home won't be long now. We're nearly home. Who's online, actually? Nana and me. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. Honestly, from afar, my place looks awesome. Wait till it's fully finished, though. Then it'll rock ass. Looks sick as hell, you know how it is. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. We're nearly home, so let's get ourselves a snack so I don't starve. I don't know why that song suddenly came to my brain. Mouthing. Yao Mei. Okay, so let's get started then, shall we? Grab that, and grab that. Let's do another set, just so it's equal. On an equal, but like we have a total of, I don't know how many stacks that is. 3 stacks is the answer. I'm just gonna do this for the staircase I want to work on. There we go. No, wrong one. I need the hammer. Alright. Let's add the staircase. Yeah. Where the hell did that land? Was that right on my house? Like, what the fuck? Sounds like right over here somewhere. Don't know where to be precise, but somewhere over there. Right. Anyway, let's put these in the inventory and take these stacks out. That's not what I wanted to do, motherfucker! You motherfuckers! Yeah, it'll be easy to just work off of the floor, I bet. Like so. Well, this will probably be even easier now that I look at it. Although, I definitely am glad I grabbed all those stacks, since it's like a stack per 3 rows, was it? Fucking elks, I hate those so much. Okay, seriously, can we stop having stutters mid-movement? Thank you. Oh, god damn it. There we go. That's... so whereabouts are we on the building? Let me check. Oh, about halfway there with 3 stacks. So we will in fact move to 4 shortly. Oh, well, I think, I don't know. I'm talking without actually knowing what I'm on about. Shocker, I know. This just in, VTuber talking without knowing what he's talking about. Part 2. I do need to get more lighting soon though, so this place isn't dark. I need to squeeze that shortly though. So that way I can have some beeswax. Since I do have some lanterns I can make, I believe. Yes, I hear you well. Shut up. We're going to hit into ad break on Twitch. There we go. Nope. I should actually give these mushrooms to Nanny, since Nanny likes the poisonous mushrooms. I might refill in the floor, depending on the direction it's facing, just so it's consistent with the roof. Although, having said that, I'm probably going to realistically redo my roof at some point. I should say. Not redo, but actually do the roofing in this room. So it looks nice and tidy. Nearly done. Yippee, yippee, yatta, hurrah, hurrah. Well, okay, we got that sorted, so let's first off clear this. So we can actually step in here. Out the damn snow in the way. At some point I might ask Tash to make me an iron door to place there instead of the hidden door I have. Oh, but yeah, I might just make it... Ooh, actually, we can make it a... Oh, what are they called? Not fire pit. Fireplace. That we then can crawl into or something to get to the other side. There we go. That room's done and dusted. Let's get up here though, so we can start decorating that stuff. These are all going to turn into the wood that I desire. Yippee! Right. Now let's see how much of it allows me to do that with. Do that. No, that's not. Do that and then that. So, since thankfully that also means I can just do this with all of it. I don't know how much wood we're going to need to use though, so that's going to be fun. So I do agree that a spiral staircase would look nice. Right, so let's get started with those. Oh, no, shit. Oopsie. I forget the button sometimes. Well, let's just do this first before we keep on having to do that. Ah, shit. Actually, no, this does actually help me keep count by doing this. Of how much I need to place down. 5, 4, 3, 2 is... Let's check. That one is placed, good. Come on. Let's see. I have exactly one more. So if I can't talk for whatever reason because I'm a fucking idiot. So I'm trying to do the mental maths. I started with 22, I think. Blanks. So that would leave me with 17 used, I think, total. If my quick mental maths is correct. Up, 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 up. There we go. So firstly, we gotta do this one. Well, we gotta do these three. Hey, snacks back. Nice. There we go. Right. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's 3 there. So we need 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That should be enough, I believe. We will find out shortly. So I've got another notification. I gotta check that too. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna do this until I forget where I'm at. It's dead. I hate when it does that flicking. Makes it so hard to figure out where I'm at. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Now let's see if I forgot any now. Yeah, as long as it's all facing the same way, I'm happy. Yep, they are. Good. And I did this all. Yay! I'm gonna have some fun, so I'll try and figure out how I'm gonna do the staircase up. Now, oh shit. Oops. There we go. Now I can make the rest of these into planks for the purpose of filling up the empty space I have over there of my, storage room slash armory. Go, let's just do that. Then I can do this. There we go. Cool. It doesn't really matter how they are orientated since these are going to be hidden. But yeah. Let's also make these stairs up. Because I think I do want to do this as a shape. Maybe do a bit of configuring to make it look nice. But yeah. There we go, sweet. So for up there we need our ceramic parts. Ah, my ear, god damn it. Also, let's take these out so that way we can use them. Where did I place them? That is the question. There we go. There's some of them. Hopefully it's enough for the roof, but we will see. Also reminds me, I need to make a way up over this end too. Over, however, I don't know how I said it. Whatever. Nope, nope, not what I wanted to do. Oh, god damn it. There we go. I'm gonna crash out every time it messes up. There we go. Nice and tidied. What's next? Let's see. Let's start work on the staircase so at least we have a way up and down. So let's start with that and that there. So, actually, better idea. I'm going to work on each one of these again in the air so that way they are workable. There we go. I need 8 of these each, so there we go. There we go, yay! Alright, now let's get started on this. So, I want to start with the first part of it. I mean this one. So, it's a corner piece. It's going to be coming from like this end. So, I think doing something like this. It's a way to shape it. That would mean similar on the other end. So, do that, that, and that. Just to get the general idea. Is that correct? I'm trying to figure that out. So if I did that, that would mean that's not there, but instead 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's here. Is the answer. So let's get these ones out even. And we also want to raise it off by one of these, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if this might work. Actually, yeah. Let's instead destroy this one, since I've got a better idea to make it work. So first and foremost, we want to make it a triangle. So let's go with the assumption this is connected, right? So let's do... Also, let me just take a quick moment to check this. You know, screw it. It's probably going to be genuinely easier to work it on the stairs itself. They can then just copy and paste afterwards, but yeah. So let's start from this. We want the big one to start to get that chiseled. And do that. Let's do this. Get that there. Also means I'm going to have that hovering like that on that one. And also would mean that this gets chopped out like so. And I also subsequently have to get rid of these parts if I want it to look all nice and tidy, like I do. That would mean I would have to do actually that if I wanted to do a similar thing. Go. Let's do this part here, which then has to have the bottom set removed. What's that noise? Is that... Okay, I think there's one in my basement. In terms of enemies. Yeah, let's do that. And then, actually, if I played this mic, I could have just done it off that. There we go. So let's get this huge chunk off first. Which then means that this one has to go from here. How do so? Da 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 ba da bum bum. Yeah, we're getting the shape out at least. And in fact, let's do something easier than what I'm doing. Although, Turn. That one is that there. There we go. Dipping those out like I do. Yes, sir. Oh no, Nanny's offline. Was left, I should say. Probably not for long, but... No. Alright, let's do that, like so. Then we do that one, like so. Then we have got to chop these out. Oh yeah, I should just be doing that. What am I on about? But yeah, what am I doing? that is a mess up I just noticed. Whoops. Yeah, so... let's go one by one, so I don't mess it up again. Like so. So that would have to be there. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there, but those ones did. Alright, so what's next is we need to remove that part there, but we're nearly done now. We just need to do this part there and that part there, and then we can start shaping them to how we want to see it fit. There we go, up there. Do the same with this part here. Move those ones. And then similar here. There we go. Sweet. Now let's start shaping these to be a bit more interesting. So first off, it would need to kind of be there for one. Oh my god. I'm actually... God, I have to genuinely do this just for one part. Well, that's fine, I suppose. So if I did something like that... oh, shit. How did I do that? Okay, so I did that. There we go. So if I do something like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that works, like so. Okay, we're getting it to work. So, similar situation here, I've got to do with this. So, let's do that. Move all these. Oh, no. Bastard, no. And so, I have to do that. And similar over here. Let's actually see, how did I do this? Right. There we go. Let's do that. Move all of this excess on top. Of course, we're going to have to remove a lot more material than that, so I do that. Which I think would be basically like this, right? No. Yeah, that works. Do that. That also works. Yay, we're getting it there. Starting to get the shape that we want. So yeah, we need to somehow figure out how we're gonna introduce this to the underside, which would be probably having to do that. God, I have to go the whole way around to get down there. There we go. Hello, crab. Crab people, crab people. No, not that. There we go. There, sweet. No, wrong way. It's gotta be that way for the underfloor. Yippee! Yeah, I will eventually swap those around though. What's the flames looking like? Let's put some more in. For the time being. Keep the room nice and spicy. But yeah, we got that part there. Same with here. Let's do that and remove a lot of the material. Is that? No, that's not how I did it. Let's do the math. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is in fact how I did it. I think I added material by doing this here. I'll have to do a little count on the underside just to make sure I've done it correct. So I think it's like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let's go eat a bit of food so we don't starve. There we go. Right, back to the working on the staircase. Yes. So, yeah. So we need this to go... let's see. Almost feels like it should be like that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that feels better, admittedly, but maybe if I do that instead? Yeah, there we go. Let's try and replicate that then. So that would mean it'd have to be like, okay, 2 against the board, like so. I think that's how it looks, right? Ah shit, no. That's not what I'm meant to do. Let's in fact try this, see how this would work if I... Oh shit. And let's rotate it. Yeah, that works. And then we just replace these parts here. If it would let me. I'll have to do this just to get it to work. There we go. Yeah, okay. We're cooking, chat. So that means that would be 3. So the part against the wood. Okay, I see. Let's do that, and let's copy this part and paste. Oh shit, no. And then we will rotate. Wait, no, No. Yeah, no. That doesn't quite work, so this has to be like that. Oh, fuck. It doesn't help, it's also really hard to see against the material. I think it's meant to be like that, if I'm looking at it correct. Let me try and figure out, so that would be one back like that, yeah? Yeah, and then one like this, and then okay, that's to follow up by. I need another one there, but yeah, let's do that then. Let's. Which part is it? We're trying to copy this. Nope. Nice there. Crap. It'll probably just be easier if I do it by hand, I'll be honest, like that. Yep. So, yeah, 2, 2, then it goes down by 1 each. Like, this, I suppose. I'll do something similar with this one too. Go. I think that looks the same now. Yeah. No, kinda. Has to be. There we go. And yeah, it's like that. There we go. Ugh, nightmare to figure out. So this one's 2, then a break. Then that. That's another 2. Oh wait, no. Do I even need that there? I don't think so. There we go. Alright. So let's try and figure this. So yeah, that goes to the midpoint, but things like that. So when we're going up, so it's looking twats on a car. Is it like this? No. And do that, because that does look nicer. So instead, let's just do ourselves this favour and do that. Remove a lot of this material that we don't need, the excess. Let's hoping I don't accidentally chisel one of the pieces of glass in the near future. Because that's going to be a borderline nightmare to even see if I've done damage. I'm going to do that. It's like this, I think. Let me check. So I think I see what I did now. Just like that. 2 across, 2, 2. I think it's might be like that. Let's see. No, so it'd be like that. Okay, I see how I did it now. Yeah, see, I see. Do that, and then does this allow me to go below? It does not. So let's do that and that. There's most of it gone from that one. That needs to be gone. And so does similar here. And yeah, we also have to do this part too. And there we go, do that, remove that part there. Right. Yeah, there we go. So it's like a divide here. Do that. And remove these little bits of excess. Lovely. My brain has finally figured out the pattern. I may have to swap materials. One, two, three, four, 2, and then divide. Da 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 dun, da da dun. So I have to do that to not get stuck on the terrain. But let's see. So I have to do that. No, okay. I didn't mess that up. I thought I did for a second. I don't know what audio's on about, I'll be honest. Ba-da-dun dun 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 dun. Oh wait, I can't even use this one here technically. Yeah, so let's do that. I think it's like that, right? Yeah. So if I bring this down like so, I'll bet yeah, just do that then, since that's there. I have to do something like, not that, like this. Well, we're gonna make more wood anyway, so let's do that. And then just remove the remainder of it. Like, oh, where the... Oh, there it is. Like, where the hell did that go? Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's stand by the fire so that we're not that cold anymore. I'll have to divide the room just so it's not making this room cold, I think. I don't know yet. That does look really nice looking at it. I'll have to shape the floor to also fit it. So here we go up to this part. We're getting there. We are. But yeah, have to do this again with this part. Like so. Break that part there, break that part there. Go from below to that. There we go. Lovely. Oh, I love that. It is so much fun. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Ah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh do 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 do. Do 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 do. I somehow messed up this block. Oh yes. Well, I see where I did it, so fuck, I guess. Right, let's get down below to do that. So I think it's like that. Yeah. And that would mean which I can just literally copy it from below. So I have to place that one there. Gotta do another one here. Great. This da 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 do. There we go. That's right, right? Yeah, looks almost identical. No, I'm stupid. I'm meant to be copying this one, aren't I? Yes. Two. Yeah, I know that works. That's correct. But that means that it has to be copied over again, like so. That and how else? So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that and then that. We're nearly done with this floor. Yay! Oh, I guess. I know. First off, let's do this part since that requires. As I say, because that requires me to bloody do this. Then let's one there, two. Okay. Yeah, that one. So let's get these off. Which then means I have to do this part, and do that. Let's first off get this part done though. Oh no, what I meant to do. Oh no, what? Shit. There we go. Yeah, technically I could do this since it should connect up to the floor. Now let's go from below so that way we can get that part removed. Like that. I'm tired of hearing their dying croaks. There we go. But that should work for the staircase, I believe. Yes. Just need to do this part here. Remove that there. Well, I will hold off on continuing that for a moment because I need to figure out how the logs will work on this. Or how to decorate it even. So let's do this, turn that, grab this one, so that way we can add a plank, log onto it, see if this will look nice. So first off, let's remove those, and also these. There we go, nice and tidy. Then we do another one here, I believe, yes. And then chisel it, put on the log block, like so. Remove those so they are nice and against it. This one needs that. So it needs to be placed right there. And similarly here, make it nice and tidy. Yippee. Then we have to install one against this block. Okay. I'll have to go down below to just attach that. Like so. To get the actual wood in. Oh, nice there. There we go. Although I might swap that out to a different material. I'm not sure yet. God damn it. Slipped. There we go. I just have to do one here, technically. Great. Wait. That's incorrect. Holy shit. Although I suppose it is a bit abnormal due to the fact that that's at the end of this. Motherfucker. Two, one, two, 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 three. Huh? What did I do wrong here even? Well, actually, I know why. It doesn't matter. That should be fine for the time being. Let's get this paired up with this here. So floor here, but with this, we need to swap out these ones. I think it is. Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely swapping these out to a more visible block when I can, but it works. For all intents and purposes, it works. So do this one, do that one, there. So these have to be replaced with logs, as does this one here, and here. Then one, oh no, as I said, then one there, it looks like. Yep. Then one here, or two here actually. And let's add that other log in. There we go. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to decorate it to make it look nice against the stuff, because I do want it to have like essentially railings. Let's do that, I guess, as a way to get up. Yeah, that works. There we go. The flooring's a bit fucked, but it is what it is. There we go. Yeah, okay. What else should we... I guess this one next. Since that one's there. And I can add into here the log like so. Yes, sir. Ah, shit. Luckily I have the stuff on me to, you know, debark this right now. Let's put that back in there. There we go. Where is the... Did I not what? Thingy. That and that. Did I not? I guess I apparently didn't. What the hell? I just sworn I did. But yes, where was I? Do that. No, fuck. doing? I can just do this for ease of sake. There we go. ID. Okay. Let's do this for that. And then do that for this part. Yippee. And then we got a bit more. Luckily I have these still to be able to do this. So, I suppose first off I'm going to remove those ones. I can replace it anyway with the insert. If I had done that like a non-idiot... Shit, what did I do? I did that, is the answer. Wait, what? Oh, no. I'm stupid. There we go. Inlays laid. Wait, no. Shit! Ugh, there we go, is more what I was trying to say. Then we have to place another one here, like so. And we also have to do this. Oh, no, god damn it. You guys tell I'm getting frustrated with myself. 'Cause I am. I do stupid shit like that. Yeah, alright. I need to do these. Because I can't just destroy it. Oh, shit. There we go. Let's do that. Add that there. We're nearly done. Yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. And last but not least, the last one. Yay! No more of this annoyance. Well, for now anyway, until but later on I can just copy and paste it, thankfully. Wherever it is suitable. Also, I do realise I'd slightly shifted up the location of where these are meant to be on the other ones, so let me just look at this. Yeah. No, that's fine. Oh boy, hunger. It really take me that long to start starving. Don't know. There we go. Back to the work. Got the staircase up. I just need to decorate it now. Well, realistically, I'm probably going to swap out the wood inlay to be stone, just so it stands against it. Let's just make sure it works against all of this. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it works. Sweet. So with the remainder of these, let's just do this. So it fits against it. The main thing is, I can't even tell where the other parts are at. what? Let's do this actually. 'Cause I can do this and I want to do this. Yeah. For one simple reason. I want it to all face the same direction. Otherwise it would irk me. At least then I can probably figure out a way to replace the material I used in there. There we go. So these three need swapping. So, okay. It's actually almost perfect, looking at it. Just have to do this. Wait. No? Shit. This is how I had it originally, right? So do that, and then instead do like this. That's more of a pain than it should have been, but hey, there we go. And then we can just push this against here, like so, nice and tidy. I do need to replace from underside, like so. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Hey, what? I'm confused. Why is that the case? Oh, right, because I swapped it. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. And sometimes I'm a bit thick-headed, chat. But hey, it is what it is. I'm a bit of a goofy goober. I'm a goofy goober! Rock! There we go. That one's fixed. Are these all the... this one isn't, other than that. They are mostly fixed. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. There. Yippee! It's all borderline fixed, excluding this one. Fuck. Hopefully this is the correct way now. It looks like it. There's those. Let's get these in. Yay! It's all working now, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we can walk all the way down if we so choose. Yippee! So that took a while, but we got at least a staircase up now. What the fuck are you fuckers doing in my house? Let me get them out shortly. Just need to first break this stuff off. There we go. The inside is tidied. Get the hell out of my house, you bitch! It's not that I'm having like a bit of brainy issues right now. Also, I'm just surprised if it's because of these idiots. There we go. Really snowing? Well, at least now we can get rid of the snow in here. There we go. Let's put some of these stuff back for the time being, since I'm probably not going to... well, I will need that later. We won't be needing this right now. Or a pickaxe, so let's do that. Anything else? No. Let's dump what we can away real quick. Like those. I don't want that burn on me, so drop that. Oh, where did I put my... What are they called? I'll know the word when I see them. I just need to see them first. I think they're a height. There we are. Recipes. I think... No. Words are not coming to me. But yes, this is what my house looks like, chat. We're looking good. So, who's online? Okay. I love how the town's looking. Oh, we've got an actual cart? Hell yeah. I might quickly go get a break just to get a snack or something. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to light up in here just so we don't have to keep on dealing with those stupid mobs. You know what, let's just use this in here for the time being. Since I'm not having it on my person. Let's grab this and put it here. And that covers more of the underground proper. Same with that. But yeah, we definitely need some more if we want to finish that off. We also need to, we need a way up here, other than, you know what? We do have a way up here. It's called my staircase. But yeah, no, I'm loving how my base is looking now. I'm cooking, man. I'm bloody cooking. Yeah, let's actually have another. So, you know, I do feel the need for nature to come, so we're gonna take a restroom break along with allow me to get a snack. So let me turn this back on. And let me put some music on, chat, so it's not silent. And we'll do that emotion. Right. Be right back, chat. Let me mute myself.
This is a first-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Well, it has been knocked down, but some of us are still left here between the scars. And when you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave. When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, a chill hangs in the air, it helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just don't see it at all. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave. Well, it will fade as all things must. I loved you, but you didn't love me enough. Winter comes, the car will rust. I'll start it up, then always run a little rough. This is a first-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Stuck at the death rates down, it's colder than a winter spent in defrosting cars. We talked a lot of leaving, didn't think you'd get that far. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I get a little anxious when you call me on the phone. Somebody said that it fades away, but in the interim it was hard to see that way. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. That way. changed when I got older, but the same year came over and over, and the only change that I could feel was the aging of my bones. And then in one October, when the sidewalk home was covered over, well, I don't know the method, but you pull life from the loam. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. That way.
Alright, I'm back. Let me just pause the music then, or close it. Oh shit. Need to reopen up my software because I closed the wrong thing. Oops. There we go. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Yo. Why is my shit gone so bad? What the fuck? CPU. Why is it maxing out? What the fuck? Let me do a quick Google search on why. That's let me just check this. Alright, cool, that's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna do this then. Unless this is fine now, we will see. Why isn't this working? Alright, there we go. Cool. That seems fine. Alright, back to the swing of things, chat. So what's all that noise? Sounds like it's in here. It is in here, it's why. It's like a little fucking enemy spawner in here. Stop throwing rocks at me, you twat. It nearly killed me. That's fucking insane. I'm gonna keep it locked up in there. I don't want to deal with that shit. What's this? Build a ST Adrian. Gravestone. Horror statuette. picked up Gengar. Red drop. Let me guess. Is that from... Oh, this is pretty. Pretty. Oh my god. Slay. After... yeah, let's... Fuck it. Got the toilet with bidet. Damn it. I don't want this one. No. I'll put them in there. What's this one? Again? Dun 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 da 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 da. Let's see. So who is on? Okay, there's 3 of us, and then 3 of us. I don't know where else live. Actually, I can probably see on the map. Right? Yes, that is Board, or Bold even. But I think that's where the library crew are all set up. I accidentally pressed N instead of map, which is on M. But I'm gonna order myself some food since I didn't have any inside at the moment, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry, chat. I'm hungry. Just let me check my account first before I do that. I want to see how much I have before I make any decisions about ordering food. Realistically, I need to buy myself like snacking food, like stuff to make snacks with, like sandwich stuff. So that way this doesn't happen again. Alright, yeah, I can afford that. I get paid on, what day is it? The 26th, so today's Thursday. On to 21st. Fridays, 21st. Saturdays, 22nd, 23rd. Sunday. Monday. Okay, I get paid on Wednesday. Yeah, that's fine. Question is, what do I want? I could go for Taco Bell. I'm feeling like they're burritos, but it's not enough. The price that you get. Yeah, I'll go for this. I'll get myself a burger. Burgie. So, I mean, yeah, simple put, that shit slaps. This one place I order from, it goes great. So yeah, let's do that. And what else? Because do yeah, I'll get a side. I'll get like some sauce. Go with it. The chips. There we go. I'll let my family know in a second, and we can continue building. I mean, of course, price point to what you get, pretty mad, but comparative to most, it's decent. I've got to put the viewer back on. Or more appropriately. Wasn't expecting to be gone for that long. Mostly because I was eating my chicken thigh that had been roasting. But since I'm ordering food now, I thought better to eat it now while it's still nice and fresh. Very delicious. But yeah, I see we need to grab a bite. No one else? No. I'm trying to figure out what it's been flavored in. I want to say the bulldog sauce, but I don't know. I do not know. But let's go check across here. Actually, what's the in-game temp? 9? Yeah, we've got to wait a little bit longer. Dollar General. What is down here? I am curious. I see. Potions. Wow. Ooh, I see. Is this like meant to be? Oh, it's a head cover. Okay, I see. Hee 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 hoo. Do 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 do. Oh, we're going on break about to start. Oh, dang it. I want to check. Oh my god, how many are there? There's Generation 4, Generation 3, 4, 5, 4, 4. Any other 5s? I think I saw another 5. Yeah. Okay. One day they won't fear us. Oh, the pigs. Gen 7. Hello, piggy. Gen 7, Gen 7, Gen 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 6. Okay. A lot of piggies. What gen are these? Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 2. Hello. You will attack me, so I'm not going to go near you. Yeah, chicken thighs are so good, chat. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do next, because do mining, don't want to do mining. But I definitely need to at some point to get basalt for more blocks and bricks. Oh, we got a freeze. Oh no. There we go. What I might do is actually shortly shift what we're doing to something else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is how cool my house is looking. Like, oh my god. We're styling. Just trying to figure out where there is entrance into here from the cold. I see where I'm probably gonna put the wall in. Is probably here or here, because at least there's a more interesting profile in this room. Oh, who's that? Audio. Yeah, I'm digging the house, though. We are very styling, very pretty. Very cool. I'll probably add a wall here at some point. Between the rooms. Maybe have this be a kitchen. Over here be... I don't know yet. We'll workshop it once we actually shape out the building. Because eventually I need to add these here. And then do the opposite on that end. Okay, so it's in there. I see. Interesting. Let's let the water move some more. Well, let's actually help out a little bit by making the water actually move properly. Welcome back from the ad break, chat. Might need configuring, to be honest, to get it to work better. But that's not for me. At least not for me until I communicate with Liffey about it. Epoch. Yeah, I might do a short stream today. Because, you know, getting the resources is a bit of a nightmare, but I don't know yet. We will see. Actually, let me check something. When will this be? Oh, interesting. Oh, my food's on its way. What was I doing? Right, I was just picking this and then I got distracted. So when is this at? Okay. Yeah, that's doable. I can last another half an hour. That's the plan. We'll last half an hour, and then we will raid out to someone cool. Someone you all might know, or might like, or just, yeah. Unless they're cool, and I want to raid out to them. What's in here? That is a bunch of borax. Why? Ah, you know, it's probably Plotty. Since Plotty's been working on the lever. Ooh, rot. Yay, I like rot a lot. It is very nice for my rot empire. That's a lot of borax. Yes, indeed. But let's see, what else do we need? I could start working on the walls, but I want to hold off. So I need the ashlar, or cobble, whatever I use. I like what Kyo's done with their place. I also put those things just so your door wouldn't get locked. Very cool, very nice. Everyone's base is looking so cool. haven't seen Beef on it in a long while, which is a shame. Beef's cool. I liked hanging out with Beef. But the game probably is a bit too intimidating, is my guess. Ooh, I ain't been over here in a while. Oh, I love what Audio's doing with that place. I was mostly just wandering out this way. And what type of soil is this? Peat. What about over here? I ain't been over here in ages, but it looks sweet. That's a lot of pelts, oh my god. And of course, little Nanny hiding. Is this a wall? Oh, it is. I see, I see. Natural wall is being built. Oh my god. So cool, so poggers. Do 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 do. Oh, there's Mordred. Howdy there. Howdy. First time meeting you, but welcome to the village. Hope you're doing well today. No worries. I was wandering around because I don't got much to do at the moment at my place. And I just realised that you're not Audio in here. Therefore, it's Audio sat in here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting... Ah, fair enough then. Oh, actually, is that your place across the river, the lake there that I've seen? Ah, I see. Yeah, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting them to be around here. I thought they were down south at Snack's place. I do love how this is looking though. This place is looking awesome, and once we can get all placed, then I can, yeah, have it all sorted, all nice and tidy. I just realised I've got to put VSMP in my title, but oh well. I do think the acacia was the right choice with the door frame. Oh yeah, let's actually pump press the but no, like let's just actually press the bunny down. I had my food. Let me go get it. Right, there we go. I got the food checked. Got to open this up. Yummy, yummy food. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Right, let me do that. And have a chippy. Is that not enough to squeeze? I guess not. Who's that eating food? Is that ham? I guess so. Can I not eat this? Oh, when juiced. Is that Oh, I did, but okay. Guess not. Weird. I do wonder who that is that lives over there. Because I haven't been online when they... I wonder if there's any signs of who lives there. Since looking at it, it's of course got partially made out of pine. What else is that? Is that red brick? No, that's shingles. Okay, so it's mostly pine with red shingles. Let's have a look. I'm not taking all. I'm just gonna have a goosey gander. Interesting. I do like this pattern they've done. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whose it is. There's not really clear signs, but it's interesting. I'm excited to see who it is and how it progresses. You know, let's do a tour around the village, chat. See how it's changed and progressed since it's been a while. Since we've given a tour, and a lot has changed since. And first and foremost, let's start up there. These chips are delicious. Also, I did burn my hand earlier. Well, I burnt my finger earlier. We got my lighthouse, we got the animals, we got my farms. We have the barn. We have Sile's place. Pretty comfy, cozy. Be chill and relaxed. A little alcoholery. It ain't a word, but it is now. Ooh, that's a pretty little mug. And a little upstairs section, I suppose. I don't think they've been online since moving. I don't know. I haven't seen life over here. The trees have grown though, which is nice. But yeah. From here, we enter the town. Still hasn't changed much, but it's here. Eventually I'll get it done. course, we have my work in progress build. And we have... one sec. There we go, I had food stuck in my tooth. We, of course, have the mess hall. That Punter's done a lot of work on. The kitchen room. The back room. The storage room. And a lot of those are filled. His automatic mixing room. We have down here his fermentory. Let's look at what all the stuff he has there. Juice. Wine. Brandy. Cider. Cherry cider. Ooh. Like currant wine. The wild yeast. Brandy. Soy sauce. Yummy. Like currant wine. Vegetable broth. Lavender soup. A soap. Blueberry wine. Vinegar. Strong blueberry wine. Flax oil. Vinegar. Salad dressing. Apple cider vinegar. Oh, just apple cider. Yeast water. Honey. Blueberry wine. Maple syrup. Yummy. And maple sap aquavita. Yeah. That's all his stuff that's fermenting. Punter. We have down here Ham's place that we went past earlier. But this is what it looks like. It looks awesome. Little nanny hidden in the wall. I like the decoration in this. Oh yeah, we also have Life's place down here. Down the sewer to the right. There you go. It's his, alright. I do like what he's done with the place. It's nice, it's cozy. I do wish I could take that iron door, but alas. We have Ham's little elk storage. I won't open it in risk of, letting it go. We have Nane's alchemist house and just general house. Back there's their alchemy room with the storage up here. We have their sort of like entertainment area of all this stuff. Even a little board game. Ooh. We got Life, we got Nane Coin, we got Punter, and we got Ash. But yeah, there's also a bridge across, but we'll get to that. Right here we have Lottie's house with this beautiful opening outside. Very pretty. Lottie's done a great job. Lottie's animal coops. And notice this is new too. I love this. Holy shit. They're doing an amazing job with these decorations. I like this little thing too from Hitashi's forge. Speaking of, here it is. His nice little house. Did I leave anything in here? Yeah, there's unfired bricks. Other than that, yeah, this is his storage room for his stuff. This is his personal house. This is his actual forge room with his windmills up further ahead. and his smithery. Or forge, I should say. This is his bloom room. What else? Yes, over here. We have Kyo's house. Which is looking awesome. Looking great. With all the lore up top. And we also have their basement. It looks cool. Don't know what they're doing with it, but it looks cool. Got machines down here. Over here, we have if you die, you can use that to teleport place. We have Hunter's place, but I haven't changed much. Still don't know whose this is. Beef's. I miss Beef. We have Beck's place. And then down there we have audios. We have the... Oh, actually, I know these, so let's harvest this. Because I can do so, and it helps me level up. It's better than dead crops that, you know, die. But yeah, over there we have the greenhouse. I think it's actually warm enough that we can actually place these down without worry of them breaking or anything. Oh, well, not breaking, but dying. Let's... Yes. No. I don't know. I don't care. Let's place them down anyway. I'm also going to put these in Hunter's cookery. And then we'll continue the tour. Nope, not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was put these in there. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go over here. To the greenhouse. Seems there's new crops that have been installed. And the berry farm and the bee farm. I think this is Vewa's place. Which also has a very cool floor texture. Like that part there, looks cool. Little bathroom. Basement. And a cool little upstairs with a balcony. Hell yeah. Seems they're making a basement. Let's go say hi to Audio and see if he's willing to show us his. Actually, never mind. Is that it? I think that's everyone's place, to be fair. Oh, and then there's that one over there, but I forgot who that is, sadly. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah. That's the village. Yippee. I'm going to keep that on my person, but we're going to end off here, I think. And that's probably a good point. Alright, let's put stuff down, just so it's not in our inventory when we log off. Alright. That should be good. Yeah, let's put sort down too. And yeah, let's call it ends for now. Let's disconnect. And yeah, we can look for Hooterhead. If there is anyone. Oh wow. There's some very big salt crystals on these chips I have. There we go. Stretch. Oh. Yeah, well, that kind of hurt my hand and arm. Yeah. Yeah, let me see who is live, if there is anyone, and if not, we'll just. Or by anyone, like anyone I wanna. So I would hang out a little bit extra, but there's not much for me to really do right now. But let's wait into a snack. There we go. Let me start that. Let me pull up Twitch so I can actually do so. Then with that, I'm going to say goodbye, have fun, and everyone stay